Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as per usual, I have no video ideas, so I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me, and that's going to be quite boring if I'm going to be completely honest, but y'all know I copped this bitch. So we're going to be talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette in today's video, because if you've been a viewer of my channel for a while, you know that I love Anastasia Beverly Hills, and when I first saw this, it had me whipped as fuck. So I knew I had to get it, and I did, and I was kind of hoping that this would make me feel a little bit better about not liking the Norvina palette, because I think I mentioned in another Get Ready With Me, I really don't like that palette, like, at all. So when I saw this palette, and I saw, like, all the cool tones and, like, the pretty, like, pink, this silver really gets me going. So I wanted to talk about that. The first thing I want to say about this palette is I don't like the packaging. I know so many people don't like the carpet packaging, but I love it. It's like my favorite because I like how it just feels like gentle in your hands. That's my thing, but I hate this. Like, yes, it's pretty, but it's like I'm getting glitter all over my hands, and it's a little frustrating. And, like, to me, it looks kind of cheap. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but they raised the price on this. This is $59. Meanwhile, the other packet, like the other Anastasia palettes, are $55 or $54, something like that. I'm gonna, like, save my P's and Q's. I'm just gonna get to applying the eyeshadows to my eyes. I'm gonna start off by priming, but I didn't grab an eye primer because I'm an idiot. I'm cracking open a new Urban Decay primer potion. My work actually sold a duo of these, so you get two for the price of one and like $5 more. That's pretty good, and they're both full size, but because I do get a discount, I paid $20 for both, and that makes me very happy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. I don't know what it is. I've been getting back into primer, like eye primer, because I just find that it gives me kind of like a stickier base, and the eyeshadows actually do look a lot better. I know that that's like a misconception. I know a lot of people don't believe in like eye primer or just primer in general, but I don't know, it works for me, so I'm gonna continue to use it. Also, let me know how you guys like the sound quality. I had purchased a microphone a while back because I actually mentioned in a video recently I was looking to get a new microphone because I do currently have the Rode Video Go, I think it's called. It's okay, but the thing is, my room is so echoey that you can like literally hear everything. Like if my phone goes off, you can hear it, and it just doesn't sound good, and I don't like it. So I was looking for some microphones, and then I came across this microphone, which I used to use in school all the time, and I liked using them, and I knew the sound quality was good, so I decided to pick it up. I'm actually wearing it right now. I had purchased it and like totally forgot about it, and then when I was about to film this video, I'm like, holy shit, I forgot I ordered a microphone. Speaking of ordering stuff, this is so funny. I've been laughing about it for literally like a few hours now, but I'm just gonna get started on my eyes, and then I'll continue telling this story, or I'll start telling this story, I should say. It's so hard finding brushes in here, plus they're literally all dirty. I was supposed to wash my makeup brushes Monday, and it's Saturday right now. I've just been so busy, and by busy I mean like working, coming home, and then going to bed right away. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M200, and I think I'm just gonna start off with using this color right here called Twig. I'm gonna put this into the crease. Ooh, I don't know if y'all heard that, but like the palette just like cracked. I'm buttering it up. Okay, so the story time that I was gonna say. So I ordered something in the mail literally 2 days ago, and usually for me, I don't get mail on Saturdays or Sundays just because typically I get my mail during the week. That's just how it is. I don't really get it on the weekends. So I wake up this morning and I check my email, because I check my email literally like every single morning, and I get one from the people that ship from Amazon, and they're like, your package was delivered, no signature needed, proof below. So I was just like, proof? Like, what proof is there if there was no signature? So I scroll down in the email. The proof was literally a picture of my mailbox with the package in it, but the picture was taken far away, and they're literally standing on my driveway when they took this picture. And I thought it was so funny because, like, it's just so random. I don't know, I love that. That was so fucking funny. So, first impression on this palette, I really like this transition color. It's really nice. It's like a very natural kind of like eye contour type look. It's a really nice brown. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm gonna take another blending brush, and I'm gonna use like this white color called Fresh, and I'm gonna buff it out a little bit. I also find that this twig shade right here, because I did use, okay, so this brush, whenever I use it, I find that it picks up powder a little bit more and like makes the eyeshadow kind of like fly out of the pan. But there actually is kind of a lot coming out of this palette. I don't have an issue with that because I like the quality of Anastasia's shadows, so like it ain't bothering me that much. But I just feel like I should mention that. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade Slate, which is this gray color. I really want to utilize like these four, so I think I'm gonna go in with Slate, then Dystopian, Noir, and then Cyborg for on the lid. That's just how I'm feeling today. I want to start doing my nails again. In the job I have right now, I use my hands a lot, so I'm typically like breaking down cardboard boxes and everything, and sometimes I don't have a knife on me, so I can't cut them open, so I just use my hands, and sometimes that can be really annoying because my nail will break off, and that's happened more than once. The one time that I actually did my nails when I had this job, they fell, like all of my nails fell off during one shift, and I was like, I'm not doing that again. But I think I want to start doing it because I can be gentle with my nails, and I can just like use more glue and stuff, because I do my own, and I just really like how my nails look when they're painted. So I think I might get into that again. That being said, what type of nail polish do you guys recommend? Right now, my favorite nail polish brands are KL Polish, but they suspended shipping to Canada, so I can't get them unless I use my US address. But like, it's gonna be such a hassle, and I don't really know if it's worth it. And the other one is the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry, but I find that a lot of the shades that I want, they don't have. I just really like this formula, and I was saying how I just like nail polish formulas that dry quickly, and then she's just like, why don't you use the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry top coat? And a bell went off in my head, and I was like, I am a fucking idiot. So I think I might just do that. But that being said, can you guys recommend some of your favorite nail polish brands and like formulas and things? Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I also don't mind the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure things. This is in the shade Stellar Style. I really like it. It's a very nice light pink. I'm very neutral-ish when it comes to my nail polish. I like something that's wearable. I would say the craziest colors that I own are these two from Sally Hansen. This is Leapin' Lilac and Set Sail. I think that these two are so pretty, but I like to stay on like the more muted side. I want to get some more for like the fall and like the winter, like maybe some deep burgundies and like reds and like gold glitter and things like that. I think that would be really fun. Actually, when I was younger, I so badly I said to myself, I was like, I'm too ugly to do makeup, so I'll just do a nail art channel. And my nails have always remained very short, so my nails just never looked good, and I always put like 3 different colors on one fingernail, and it was just a mess. Thank God nobody watched my one nail tutorial video that I put up. I don't even remember what it was. what I think I'm going to do to warm up this look a little bit, I'm going to mix together Slate and Bloom because I'm kind of seeing a little bit of like redness right here that I think I want to go ahead and amp up a little bit. So I'm going to take Bloom and a little bit of Slate. See, like, I like that. I think that looks really nice. When I first used this palette, like the day after I got it, I immediately went in with the shade, like this red shade or pink, whatever, and it looked fucking horrible. It looked like I had pink eye, but I think this is good as like a really subtle transition or like defining this. When I saw this palette for the first time and I saw this shade Steampunk, I was so happy because that's exactly what this palette says to me, is steampunk. I know that's only one shade, but I think that is so, like, it clicks with something in my head, you know. I'm gonna go back in with Fresh and I'm gonna blend out the edges a little bit. All my other blending brushes are dirty and I'm not trying to go for this kind of like raccoon shape. Not my ting. I want to do a video soon talking about like my favorite brushes. I think you guys might enjoy that because I do get questions about it sometimes. I think it would just be easier to talk about it in a video. So what I'm gonna do now is go in with Dystopian right here, which is the dark brown, and I'm just gonna begin packing that on my outer corner. Okay, I've said this to like so many people lately, but well, not so many people, like literally one person. I don't know if it's just me, but I find it's really disappointing when you've listened to an artist for years and then they don't come out with music for a while, or like you just stop listening to them for some reason, and then a few years later you start listening to them again and you're like, wow, they're so good, like I fuck with this album so hard, and you're like, I want to go see them in concert when they come into town. And you go on their Bands in Town page or on their website and they've already visited like 4 months prior, and you're like, what did I do to deserve this? I don't know, I'm just so frustrated because I started listening to The Neighborhood again because I saw them in 2014, I think, 2013-14, and fuck, they were so good, and I really loved the show, even though I almost fucking died. Story time coming soon, if you want that, but I almost suffocated there. You know what, I'm actually going to tell the story now, but I started listening to some more of their new music, and then I was like, oh my god, I want to go see them in concert, like I hope they're coming to Toronto soon, and I found out they were already here, so I'm a little bit upset. But back to that little story time. So me and my one friend, we really liked The Neighborhood, so she's like, let's go. We got to the concert, and it was at the Sound Academy, which is, it's a general admission venue, so you kind of just, you don't have a seat, you buy a ticket, and you flood in, whatever. You know what a general admission show is, I don't have to tell you. So we go in, and of course, after the opening act starts, everyone will push to the front, and that's what they were doing, but I couldn't breathe, so I was, like, telling my friend, I was like, I can't breathe, like, oh, God. Even thinking about it, I'm, like, suffocating to death. So I was telling her, I can't breathe, like, I'm finding it difficult to breathe. And, like, people were still pushing up against me, and because there's, like, so many people, the air is so hot, right? So I'm going to continue doing my makeup. I should probably stop. I'm going to take the shade Noir and blend this, like, right here. I was like, I can't fucking breathe. And she literally, like, takes me by the hand and starts shoving people out of the way. And then she's just like, wait, here, I'm going to go get us some water. So she bought us water, and I swear to God, the bottle was, like, $6. Bless her. But, like, I almost, like, I feel like I'm overreacting when I said I almost died, but, like, I literally couldn't fucking breathe. And it was, like, one of the scariest moments in my life, because if y'all knew me during the 2012, 2013 year, first of all, I'm sorry, because I was a fucking mess. You might have known or not known, I went to concerts, like, all the time, like, every month I went to a concert, and I don't know, it was just a really good time in my life. That's when I was, like, really happy, but that situation, like, really fucking scared me. Did it stop me from going to concerts? No. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like this palette. Like, I'm really living for this look that's going on right now. But it is so fucking... How long has that been there? It's so dusty. But it's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm taking a little bit of twig and I'm just gonna like blend right here a little bit. And then in the crease too. I'm just taking the tiniest amount because if I do too much, it can look really dusty. And I'm just trying to keep everything blended, but I just don't want to like ruin anything. I'm going to go back in with Dystopian, but I'm going to mix a little bit of Slate. I'm going to be so honest here, like, this is probably like the darkest look I've done on my channel, except like the one I did where I put like brown all over my eyelid and then blended it out a little bit. That was like my favorite look ever, not even gonna lie. Like I thought I was a fucking makeup artist. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the shade Cyborg right here and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. I'm gonna do it really lightly though. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up my under eyes and we're gonna go in with foundation and everything. Was that satisfying? Okay, so I don't know if this primer is good or not. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I know everyone talks about the mineral infused one, but I haven't tried that one, so I'm gonna use this one today because I'm always looking for hydration. I'm just gonna do like a little bit because I felt this primer before and like I totally didn't love it. And how, ugh, fuck, I hate that. It stinks. So for foundation, I'm gonna use the ColourPop No Filter foundation because I haven't used this one in ages. Okay, so also another side note, I haven't used a lot of my foundations since the summer, or like when I've actually filmed. Like if you watch my Aquaria video, you might, I'm breaking the fuck out right here, I didn't even notice that. You might have seen my foundation looked hella yellow, and that's because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm gonna be using the Morphe E6 to apply my foundation. I haven't been using foundation all that often either, just because I have been in a good place with my skin, and being able to apply like just concealer every day is kind of where I'm at. I don't wear, oh my god, I don't really wear foundation all that much anymore, but for this video I am, just because this is considered like full, not full glam to me, but I feel like I need to do like a full glam base, if that makes any sense. Oh my god, yeah, this foundation's not good with that brush. I think it really needed a sponge. I don't know what it is, like I really do like this foundation. I think it's the fact that maybe I used a brush and I wasn't supposed to, because I remember, you know, I'll probably gotta go back and watch my video because I think it looked horrible when I used a brush. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. Well, when I purchased this for the first time, I was so excited. I think I picked up the shade, I don't know, I don't remember what shade I picked up, but I remember bringing it home and putting it on like I usually would with a bronzer, and it was like literally fucking red. And I was like, like what? I was so confused, but I wanted to try and make it work because I thought that that was the only shade that would work for me, because that's what they recommended for the more pale skin tones, so I thought that was the only one that I could really use. But then I bought Rich Amber, and is that the one I have? Yeah, I bought Rich Amber, and I was like, wow, this makes my skin look really good, and I really like it. It reminds me of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, except it just blends nicer, and I think it looks nicer, even though that one's like really good and kind of gives the same effect I feel like I have to build that one up a little more, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just really lazy and I want everything done quickly. Now I'm gonna apply blush, and I'm gonna be using Weirdo from ColourPop because it's the only blush that I ever use. It's kind of annoying because I want to try more from, whoops. I want to try more blushes from ColourPop, but they're always sold out, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying because they literally like never restock, and you're waiting for like months, and then when they do restock, they go out of stock again within like a good 5 minutes, which is annoying. My face looks really unblended for some reason. So I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna use the Starlit powder from Makeup Forever in the shade Ivory. It's really annoying because on the back of these, it just says 7Y01 or 13, and it says Iridescent Pearl, but that's not the shade name, it's Ivory. So I don't know, I hate that. And there's another brand that does that too. That makes me really mad. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Sephora Collection, they do that. Like if they have a specific name for something, they won't say it. They'll just put the number, and it's like, I don't have time for guessing games. What is the shade? Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. The Physicians Formula Brow Last Long Wearing Brow Gel. This is in the shade Medium Brown. It is like the worst product ever. I wanted to try it though because I'm looking for more natural brows, but as you can see, this is a goopy fucking mess. I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna use a different brush because it's not happening for me today. I'm not using this. Lately, I've been liking how my brows look when they're like really dark and like kind of bushy, but like defined at the same time. I've really been liking that look. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get that left one. I'm not gonna try any harder. I'm gonna move on to my lower lash line. I'm gonna do the same thing I usually do and put the same colors I did on my top on the bottom. Like on my upper, on my eyelid, I'm gonna put on the bottom. English, thanks. Apply some mascara because that's how I do that. I'm going to take the Essence Super Curl Volume Mascara, which I've never tried before. Okay, lips. Henny. So I recently have a newfound love for these L'Oreal lipsticks. I have 6 of them here. I think I'm gonna go in with the red, wherever it is. I think it's right here. Enamel red, because I think it will match this look really well, because it's like a smoky kind of look, you know? So let's apply this. This is a lipstick with kind of like a lip gloss formula, which I love. And it applies buttery smooth, and it looks freaking amazing. Okay, so this is the completed look. To be honest, I really love it. It's so nice. I genuinely don't dabble with cool tones, and I feel like if you watch my channel, you know that. It's typically like blue or like warm tones. But this, I actually really like. I feel like this is a look or an eyeshadow look that I will be utilizing through the winter, because this is like, I look in the mirror and I'm 100% that bitch. I really like this. I think I dyed my hair at the best time. I like the black hair with the red lip and the really smoky eyes. We stan in this house, okay? But I'm not gonna lie. Okay, mini review, because I guess that's kind of what this video is. I really like this palette. This made the Norvina palette being a flop not so bad to me, because I really do enjoy this palette. I love this look that I created today. It's so pretty. But what makes me so mad is that all the palettes that Anastasia comes out with that are good, they're all like holiday palettes. And they're gonna be discontinued. They're limited edition. They're not gonna come back. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'll probably do more tutorials with this in the future because it's so pretty, especially around the actual holidays. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. See ya.